I drew that when I was a kid.
Now we have good audio. Okay, let's get started. Every single RC hobbyist goes through these 4 stages: damage, repair, damage, upgrade. I've been through these 4 stages already, and it's not stopping anytime soon. Act 1. Damage. Throttle, speed, corners. You suck at driving because you only just started, and boom, you got a crack. And until you replace that crack, you're grounded. Act 2. Repair. You take the broken thing home and you start tearing it apart for the first time, and you tell yourself, what the heck is this? I have never done this before. And you try to put things back together with a replacement part you just got, hoping that you bought the right one.
Once again, the sense of accomplishment I'm feeling is absolutely phenomenal. Wow, I think we're done.
Boom! You fixed it! And while you're at it, why not add touring car wheels onto a buggy? Definitely not a risky move at all. And wait, tires need to be glued? You do a terrible job, but it works out.
Instead of putting the wheels on one by one, we're gonna use the power of video editing.
You've made something new! Act 3. Damage. A 30-minute commute for a 10-minute drive which ends in a crash? Well, that sometimes happens, and it could happen today. Throttle, speed, corners. You suck at driving because you only just started, and boom! You check on it, and oh, it's more than just a loose joint. You've got another crack, and until you replace that crack, you're grounded.
I can smell the nitro car, like the one guy.
Act 4. You're sick of it, so you get a crawler. Okay, you know what? This is way too slow. I miss racing. Let's fix it back up. Act 5. You do the same thing again. You fix it, you take it back, and you keep driving. You don't throttle as much nowadays. You don't drive as fast. You take wider turns. And you know what? It's just going well. You're so careful that you probably won't crash today. And even if you do, well, it just won't be that fatal, right? It's fatal.
Literally the same component. Literally the same component is broken again.
Act 6. Upgrade. It's not your driving that sucks, it's the car. And by this act, you know enough about the car to know exactly what components to blame. It's the servo. The gears are not oiled. Plastic parts break easily. So you go to your local hobby shop and you buy those problems away. Servo, lubricant, metal parts, garlic bread. You have everything. Act 7. Still upgrading. You lay down your work mat and electric screwdriver, which you now have, by the way, because you know this repair is gonna take longer than usual, because you're now replacing things deeper into the car. You take the wheels off and the rings off and the blings off, and things just start coming together. Yay, you have metal parts now. But wait, what? Your original servo is not strong enough to move to stiff metal parts? But it's fine, because once I install my new servo, everything is gonna be okay.
Guys, it's like 12 a.m. and I'm talking to ChatGPT trying to solve the problem. I realize that in the RC hobby, you have a problem, so you spend some money to fix that problem, which causes more problems, which then you have to spend more money on to fix.
You remove the servo and shove the new one in and it doesn't fit. What is this and how am I supposed to solve this? Do I get a new one? You're confused, so you ask your dad and he uses his dad powers to fix it. Boom! You just learn how to physically modify components. New level unlocked. You put the new servo in because it has to have enough power to steer. Right? It doesn't. At this point, you ask your dad again, and he helps you discover sandpaper. You sand those parts down to physically reduce the size, and boom! The joints are loose, and it steers! It steers! It steers! Act 8. Conclusion. And so goes the cycle.
Today's gonna be the first run with the new metal parts and the new servo, so pretty excited. Really hoping that the turning radius or just turning strength is gonna increase, because turning is currently the weakest thing about the car. Let's see how it does. So much better. Oh man.
It drives better now, but at some point you're gonna realize that plastic is actually good for the vehicle because it breaks instead of the main chassis, which will, be even harder to replace. But at some point, you're gonna want more upgrades anyway. And thus is the cycle of life of the average RC hobbyist. Thank you.